These are the settings. Remember, when you get lost, you hit your magical home button on the right, that little round button. That's the also your wake up button too. If most people don't turn their iPads off totally, you can usually put it to sleep, and it'll go to sleep after a couple of minutes on its own. To wake it up, you have to press that button once to turn the power on, and the second time to see your home screen. So that's 2 presses if it's totally dark. There's also the button up top too. And you can set how long it takes to go to that sleep mode to turn the screen off and save your battery. You can do 2, 5, 10, 15, or never. So most people leave it at about 2 minutes. It's not really, you put a password on there. The other thing too is when it goes to sleep and you press that button and you have a password or you have a fingerprint enrolled, you will have to authenticate and put your passcode in or your thumbprint before it wakes back up. So when it goes to sleep, just be aware. Now, closing applications, you don't have to do this. The iPad manages memory very well, but it's a double click of that button. That's 2 clicks, double click of the home button, and it'll show you everything you've got open. If you want to close stuff, just swipe them up into the sky, just like I did back there a couple seconds ago. And you can watch all this stuff on this video again.
Open
to get
the
Siri,
App
you'll
Store.
hold on to that button. And Siri can open applications now. I just told it to open the App Store. And I'm going to allow the App Store to use my my location. And I'm not going to do family sharing. We'll talk about that later. That's a neat little feature too. And you'll see that there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of apps available. Games, utilities, word processing programs, calendars, dieting programs, just about anything you can think of, it is in the App Store. There's art, there's coloring books, there's financial applications, there's books and music and podcasts and movies and just about, again, anything you can think of for any age group in here. A lot of people are doing the coloring books now, although it's kind of weird to color on an iPad. This is an iPad Pro, so there's actually an available stylus with it, which is kind of a pen, which acts like a pen/marker/paintbrush, which is pretty neat. We don't have that for this particular one. It is optional, but you can do that and actually write on this thing and do some neat art applications. Completely not necessary, but just a nice little thing you can do here. There's a search in the upper right-hand corner. And again, a lot of people use this instead of a Kindle. You can actually download the Kindle app and read all your books on an iPad, which is really neat. A lot of really neat customizations, too. You can make the background black or white or whatever you want. And then you get YouTube. You can watch Netflix. You can watch Hulu. Play Pokemon. Nobody does that anymore. Listen to Pandora and then sync it up with a Bluetooth speaker. You can download the official Gmail app if you're having a hard time getting that to synchronize with the mail application, which used to be a problem. You can use Skype. So if you want to do one of those video phone calls with somebody else who doesn't have an iPad, you can use Skype and talk to people in Windows.